7 reasons why living close to your children in old age could be the biggest mistake of your life. Vertical bar Stoicism. If you think proximity guarantees happiness, you might be in for a shock. The last reason will challenge everything you believe about family ties. Overlook it, and you risk a lifetime of regret. Don't miss out on this crucial insight. Subscribe now to learn the wisdom that can shape your future. There's a certain comfort in knowing your children are just a stone's throw away. But this proximity, this ease of access, can subtly morph into a crutch, a dependence that chips away at the self-reliance that has defined you for so long. Imagine this. You need a few things from the store, a task you've handled effortlessly for decades. But now the thought of navigating traffic, of pushing a heavy cart, seems daunting. Your child is right there, their schedule flexible. It's easier to ask for help, to relinquish the reins of responsibility. What begins as a simple act of kindness can easily become a habit, a pattern of reliance that gradually erodes your confidence and autonomy. You might find yourself hesitant to venture out alone, to tackle challenges that once seemed trivial. Maintaining your independence isn't just about pride. It's about preserving your sense of self, your ability to navigate the world on your own terms. Remember, true strength lies not in the absence of struggle, but in the ability to rise time and again on your own. Our children, no matter how old they become, remain our children. And while this instinct to nurture and protect never truly fades, it can manifest in ways that feel intrusive, suffocating even when we occupy the same space. Imagine this. You're enjoying a quiet afternoon, lost in a book or pursuing a newfound hobby. The doorbell rings. It's your child stopping by unannounced, perhaps with groceries in hand or a story to share. These intrusions, however well-intentioned, can gradually chip away at your sense of personal space, your ability to live life on your own terms. The line between familial closeness and suffocating proximity can be thin indeed. True intimacy requires breathing room, a respect for boundaries, and the freedom to choose how and when we connect. Remember, true love doesn't demand constant proximity. It thrives in the freedom to choose how and when we connect, allowing each individual to flourish within the circle of family, yet independent of its constant pull. Familiarity, they say, breeds contempt. It's a harsh truth, but one that often rears its head within the confines of family, especially when generations collide under one roof. Imagine this. You're enjoying a simple meal, prepared just the way you like it. Your child, observing your culinary choices, can't help but offer unsolicited advice, suggesting healthier alternatives or more efficient techniques. These seemingly insignificant clashes, repeated day after day, can erode even the strongest bonds. Living apart allows for a healthy distance, a buffer zone where individual preferences can thrive without constant scrutiny. Remember, sometimes the greatest gift we can give those we cherish is space, the freedom to grow and evolve without the constant friction of close proximity. Life is a journey of constant discovery, a tapestry woven from experiences, both grand and small. But this journey, this quest for personal fulfillment, can be inadvertently stifled when we choose to live in the shadow of our children's lives, our world shrinking to accommodate their needs, their schedules, their priorities. Imagine this. An opportunity arises, a chance to join a new club, volunteer for a cause you're passionate about, or simply explore a new corner of your city. But hesitation creeps in. You're needed at home, your children rely on you for childcare, transportation, or simply the comfort of your presence. This self-imposed limitation, this quiet sacrifice of personal growth, can lead to a profound sense of stagnation, a feeling that your best years are behind you. Living apart, maintaining a healthy distance, allows you to prioritize your own journey, to embrace opportunities without feeling tethered to the needs of others. Remember, life's greatest adventures often begin outside our comfort zones, beyond the familiar shores of what we think we know. Our children, those we've nurtured and guided, often carry the weight of unspoken expectations, a sense of obligation to reciprocate the love and care they've received. And while this sense of filial duty is often rooted in love and respect, it can become a heavy burden when we, as parents, inadvertently rely too heavily on their emotional support. Imagine this. You're feeling overwhelmed, the anxieties of aging weighing heavily on your mind. Your children are a phone call away, their voices a source of comfort and reassurance. But what begins as a natural exchange of support can morph into an unhealthy dependence, your emotional well-being becoming tethered to their availability, their ability to shoulder your burdens. Creating a healthy distance, both physically and emotionally, allows your children to approach your relationship from a place of genuine love and support, not out of a sense of obligation or guilt. Remember, true love thrives when it's given freely, not out of a sense of duty or obligation. Allow your children the freedom to love you without carrying the weight of your emotional well-being on their shoulders. Our children, those we've ushered into the world, possess an innate drive to forge their own paths, to build lives independent of our influence. But this natural progression towards autonomy can be inadvertently hindered when we, as parents, choose to live in close proximity. Our presence casting a long shadow over their decisions, their relationships, their very sense of self. Imagine this. Your children are grappling with a major life decision, a career change, a move to a new city, or the complexities of a new relationship. Their instinct might be to seek your counsel, to draw upon your experience and wisdom. But your proximity, your constant presence in their lives, can subtly shift the dynamic. Their decisions influenced not solely by their own desires, but by the perceived expectations of a parent who's always nearby. Creating distance, allowing your children the freedom to navigate life's complexities without the constant presence of your influence, empowers them to discover their own strengths, to learn from their own mistakes, to build lives that are a true reflection of their own values and aspirations. Remember, true love sets free, allowing those we cherish to soar to heights we may never reach, their journeys enriched, not hindered by the space we create. Life's later chapters offer a unique opportunity, a chance to redefine ourselves beyond the roles we've played, the responsibilities we've shouldered. It's a time to reconnect with passions long neglected, to forge new connections, to embrace a wider community that extends beyond the familiar circle of family. Imagine this. You're invited to join a book club, a group of individuals brought together by a shared love of literature, stimulating conversation, and the joy of connecting with like-minded souls. But hesitation creeps in. You're needed at home, your children rely on you for childcare, transportation, or simply the comfort of your presence. This self-imposed isolation, this gradual narrowing of your world, can lead to a sense of loneliness, a feeling of disconnection from the vibrancy of life outside the familiar walls of family. Living apart, maintaining a healthy distance, allows you to prioritize your own social needs, to cultivate friendships, to engage with a wider community that nourishes your soul and expands your horizons. Remember, life's richness is often found in the unexpected encounters, the friendships forged beyond the familiar shores of what we know. As we've explored these 7 reasons, it's crucial to remember that this isn't about advocating for complete separation or suggesting that living near your children is inherently wrong. It's about encouraging a thoughtful, honest assessment of your own needs, your children's needs, and the delicate balance required to create a fulfilling life for everyone involved. Perhaps distance doesn't mean living in different states, but simply choosing separate homes in the same city, allowing for both independence and the comfort of knowing loved ones are nearby. The key is open communication, a willingness to have those difficult conversations about expectations, boundaries, and the evolving nature of family dynamics as we age. It's about recognizing that true love doesn't demand constant proximity, but rather thrives in an environment of mutual respect, understanding, and the freedom to create a life that honors both our individual needs and the enduring bonds of family. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on living a wise and fulfilling life. What are your thoughts on living close to family in old age? Share your experiences in the comments below.